And what's this then? Another premium spec Japanese luxury minivan in our collection? Yes indeed, because the last one which we had, in a very similar looking spec mind you, flew out of our doors, and the reason why is the exact same reason why this one should as well, and that is that despite the fact that most in the West, in a general sense, don't realise it, these are actually prestige vehicles in Japan. Of course they have a lot of restrictions on the size that their vehicles can be, in particular when it comes to length and width, but inside said vehicle they make maximum use of the space and also of the kit, and these are considered to be, especially these days, top tier luxury cars. In fact, it's one of the prime ways in which businessmen in Japan show off just how much cash they have with these premium spec minivans. Just take a look at the spec, for example, of a 2025 Toyota Alphard for a prime example. Now this, on the other hand, is a whole lot more affordable, and of course here in the UK you would occasionally see one of these around, but they are definitely becoming one of those vehicles where people are gradually realising more and more not only how good they are on their own merit, but crucially how much better these actually are than not only many 4x4s on the market, but even other well-established names in the minivan or people carrier category. A lot of vehicles, French ones for example, I'm sure you can think of a few, tend to have some reliability issues, let's say. When it comes from Japan, you always know what you're going to get. It's well made, it's reliable, and the level of kit for the price is very, very good. And speaking of price, this 2006 Elgrand Highway Star is under £7,000, and that is with barely 85,000 miles on the clock, and of course there are plenty of these on the road with well over six-figure mileage, so this has a good long life ahead of it still. In fact, speaking to that point, it has of course service history to its name, which you can peruse. It has a Japanese car report as well, and even though many people don't realise it, perhaps if you've never had an imported car before, it's actually one of the best things you could possibly do, getting a good quality car in great condition from Japan for two particular reasons. Number one, the road tax is actually significantly cheaper when you have a car imported from Japan. The second bonus is of course they drive on the same side of the road as we do, so it's also a right-hand drive car in most cases, and in fact a third bonus point is that Japanese petrol heads and automotive enthusiasts take very good care of their cars. In fact, significantly better care and maintenance than many in the UK do with their equivalent vehicles. Now this particular Elgrand was imported into the UK in 2020. It's just been MOT'd as well, and it is available of course with the option of low deposit finance, so not only is the price already fantastic, but you can still spread out the cost if you wanted to, and as mentioned, it is very well equipped. Of course with these they are like a TARDIS inside, the sheer amount of space with fully folding and sliding seats. Gone are the days of having to completely remove your seat to get any kind of luggage in. These can roll forward, roll back, fold away to get all kinds of space. And speaking of those ergonomics, it has power opening and closing doors on both sides. In fact, they're key fob operated as well to make it even more convenient. Going back to the point of these being luxury vehicles rather than just people carriers, you can see that in terms of the seating, how plush they are, how deep the carpeting is all through the vehicle, that lovely upright display right in front of the driver. Everything is exactly where you need it to be. It is in very real terms everything great about a van, a minivan, a people carrier, whatever you would refer to it as, but combined with an executive car. So for example, that 3.5 litre engine has a lot more torque and is much more smooth than you would typically expect in a large 7 or 8 seater. And at the risk of repeating ourselves, it does bear saying again that the fact that it is of course a Nissan, so Japanese reliability, quality, longevity, that goes an awfully long way when it comes to a multi-purpose family car. This is the kind of vehicle where you could take the kids to school in it, go to work in it, drive to the airport in it, even move house in it, and basically everything in between, all for the budget of a small hatchback. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding this particular lovely Elgrand Highway Star, of course you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or alternately on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.